Welcome to the Church of Thomas. Kenshasa Pastor, 12/4/09. There was a story a while back that shocked me, appalled me, angered me, frustrated me, and basically made me want to go beat the brains out of this person. He is a pastor in Kinshasa in Africa. He accepts money as a Christian minister to do exorcisms. Now, I'm not necessarily against the idea of exorcisms. I don't think it's very commonly needed, even though it's practiced a lot. But this person accepts money from people who basically are finding fault with the children in their lives. One example was a pair of children that were brought, and the minister said they are possessed, they are witches. He beat them, he poisoned them, he raped them, he chained them. And basically, the background behind these children was that this was their stepmom. Dad was away, and some bad things had happened in her life, so she decided that the thing to blame was the children, not her own incompetence, not whatever situation had happened, not something out of her control. She wanted control of the situation, and the first thing that she found was a scapegoat. Unfortunately, they were innocent scapegoats. And the idea that they are following this pastor and the teachings in it and calling it Christian incenses me. These are not Christian ministers. But in the news, they're mentioned as Christian ministers. They got crosses, they got holy water, they got this, they use Old Testament verses about casting out demons. If you'll notice, Jesus never took chains or torture or raped anybody to get their demons gone. Now, what's really strange about this is that even after the exorcisms, because the stigma of having been labeled a witch was still attached to these children, they could not go home. So basically, this evil stepmother got rid of the children that were in her way, were taking resources that she wanted to use. I have no idea how the dad went about it. Now you'd say, well, what about public officials? Wouldn't they be appalled at this kind of action? Well, I hate to tell you, the public ministers are members of this church. This is a systemic problem. There are tribal traditions about witches in Africa, all over the place. Every tribe has their own tradition, and basically what this man has done, I'm not going to call him a pastor or a minister because he is not by any stretch of the imagination. He doesn't minister to anybody. What he is doing is he has turned this into a money-making thing that is serving Satan because he is hurting people that are innocent. He is allowing abuse to happen. Prostitution is being promulgated by him starting the rape of these girls. The boys are turned into slaves. All because he says they're possessed. They're witches. Well, I'm sorry, but somebody has to put their foot down and say, you're not Christian. This has nothing to do with any part of the Bible. You can't even pull up some other verses from some other gospel to rationalize the abuse, hatred, fear, and money grubbing that you are doing. If I ever met you, I would give you such a piece of your mind that your whole body would wither with the justice of God. Please, If there is a minister that is teaching you hate, fear, intolerance, judgment, asking money from you, run as fast as you can the other way. Now I'm going to start breathing. God bless the whole world, no exceptions. Angel Eliza.